Hi there, how are you? I'm Fernando. Welcome to Host 2B Academy. Today I'll show you how to add a countdown timer in Shopify. Next, we'll access our Shopify store dashboard. So first let's go to the dashboard. Then we'll visit the Shopify App Store page. The link is in the description below. Here's the app we'll be using. It's completely free, so no cost to use. Let's scroll down and click Install. The installation page will open. On the right, click the Install button. Next, the app page will open. It'll ask us to create a widget. Now we can choose our countdown timer type. So you've got options, small, bar, and large. You can pick whichever you like. They all work the same, just look different. I'll choose small, so I'll click select. After selecting, we can now adjust settings. First setting is the visual appearance. You can change the look to whatever you prefer. I'm going to choose the next style. Below, you can adjust the font setting. So you can change how the font looks. Above, you can modify the content option. Let's click on that. Here in content, you can edit the text first. There will be two texts above. If you want, you can click on the text. Here, you can edit the text as you wish. You can also edit colors and alignment here. So all text edits can be done in this area. However, I don't want the text. I just want to keep the countdown. I don't want the text. I'll go to the text and click the I to hide it. Same for the text below. If you want to edit, you click, just edit the text. You can also adjust some visual settings, but I'll click here to hide it. I'll only display the timer. Here, the timer text is in English. To change languages, just click on the timer. It'll open the settings page. There are other customizations you can make. You can increase or decrease the size. Below, you'll find the labels option. Here, you can change the names. It shows days, hours, minutes, seconds. You can change these to other words if you like. So you can use another language. You can also edit the color. You can configure everything here. Below is the button option. If you want to add a button, you can. Then you click on the button. You'll change the button's name. You'll add the link it leads to. So you can also add a button if you want. Below is the layout option. You can set alignment, size, and spacing. You can change the background color, the opacity too. If you want it lighter, you can do that. The border as well. You can edit everything here. Above, we have the timer option. Here you'll set how the time works. By default, it's set to count hours. Here you can set the number of hours. It's set to 72 hours. You could set it to 48 hours, for example, and it will start counting down. You can set it to 12 hours, or you can set it to 96 hours. You can set any number of hours you want. It will convert to days as well. I'll leave it at the default 72. You can also set the minutes. If you want, you can set a fixed date. Here you can set it to end on a specific day. So I'll pick any date. And here it'll show that it ends in X days. This is great if you want to put it on your home page or run a promotion. You can also edit it here. But I'll keep the default I set. It asks what to do when time runs out. By default, it'll start over, which is what we'll use. You can set it to restart the next day, or hide the timer, or do nothing and leave it at 0. I'll keep the default, which is to restart the timer. After this, we'll finish the visual settings for our countdown. Now go to the top right, to the button that says Save. After clicking Save, we'll go to the upper right side. There will be two buttons, Copy ID and Add to Theme. First, we'll click the Copy ID button. After clicking, the countdown ID will be copied. Then we'll click the Add to Theme button. A menu will open asking which page to choose. Options, product cart, or password pages. You can also add it to another page. I'll put it on the product page, so I'll click this opens our themes edit page. Now the countdown block will be added. It'll appear at the bottom, but you can move it. I want it above, below the product buttons. I'll drag it below the buy button. After that, when you click it, you'll be prompted to add the countdown ID on the right side. Simply paste the ID we copied from the previous page. Once pasted, it'll correctly add the timer here. Next, go to the top right and click the Save button. After saving, the timer has been successfully added. Now, when you add any product to your store and view it, you'll see the countdown timer you set up. The countdown is now working correctly on your store's products. I hope this video was helpful.